it is good afternoon. Sorry about that. It is September the 30th, 2021. And we welcome you to Jake's Bounty. Hey, it's a Throwback Thursday. I had an interesting day and it's only noon. Let me go ahead and tell you about it. Let's go ahead and turn down the music and get the show started. Alright, thank you very much for tuning in to Jake's Bounty. Let me back up for you. I don't want you to get too much of me. It is a Throwback Thursday, September 30th, 2021. Alright. I found a injured crow today on my little journey, and I will tell about it all a little later, okay? First off, I want to thank my sponsors today. You know what? Let's get some stuff cleaned up out of here. Alright, just never you mind any of this stuff I'm getting out of the way. And that too. And yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, wait, this one can go. Okay. I want to thank my sponsors, Joseph S. Stein, making me look so fine today. Got this nice t-shirt right here. Almost fits my fat ass. You can get it too, and hopefully it'll fit you a lot better than it fits me because well, I'm always like, oh, I want to, you know, size small, or when I can get 3XL, I get 2XL. So you can fit you up and make you look nice and do it real cheap. All right, go visit Joseph S. Stein today. Also want to go ahead and thank my other sponsor, Creative Thinking Journal, right here. We'll do a segment from it later on, and remember, you can get a Jake's Bounty just for $7.99. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the news. I had some stuff that happened yesterday. If I can find it. Alright. Senate approves measure to avert government shutdown. Putting off potential debt ceiling crisis. Debit is something I have. A debt ceiling crisis. Something. Alright. The government has. The House is now expected to approve it, okay? Best priority, Congress keep government running once budget year ends, which is tonight at midnight, all right? Bipartisan infrastructure bill for $550 billion is also on the table. Wow, $550 billion to get roads and bridges and broadband, you know, all working good. Give me that money and I can do it lickety split. I'll be there 24 hours a day just working on the roads and bridges. It'll be like, hey, it's Jake. He's working on that road, picking up the trash, you know, making sure the potholes are taken care of, and making sure everything's going smoothly. You don't even have to give me $550 billion, all right? You can give me just like $1 billion, and I'll take care of it. Also, they're talking about a, let me see if I can find it here, a $3.5 trillion social health package. Yeah. Again, you can pay that to me, and I would definitely help you out. A lot quicker, too, by the way. Fresno considers ban on smoking inside rental apartments. All right. I didn't know there wasn't a ban on smoking inside. You know, I think if your landlord just saw you, he'd be like, hey. So, you know, you just did it, and you got away with it. At least I did anyway. I still smoke pot in my my rented apartment. Just no smoking. All right. So the vents are open to neighbors, I guess, and they think the smoke will go into the vents, which it does, and hurt the neighbors, right, who don't smoke. And they're gonna have that and decide whether or not they can vote on it or what is the next stage. And for you smokers, which is like what, like 2 of you now left after the prices went up and the ages went up and everything else went up too. Yeah, for you smokers, you can still smoke on a balcony or smoke in a park. Just making sure you're like miles away from anybody or dogs or anything or any plants. Besides that, you can smoke in your car all you want, you know, kill yourself. But that will probably soon change too as well, okay? 5 killed and 3 children in Merced County house fire. 3 of the people that died were children. So it wasn't like 8 people died. It was just 5 killed. 3 of them were children. The rest of them were hospitalized. This happened on Julep Avenue and Mint Road, east of Dos Palos. Dos Palos getting a lot of coverage lately, all right? This happened at 5 a.m. today. The crew took 30 to 45 minutes to douse the flames. The fire started unintentionally, no foul play, okay? 2 hospitalized after a shooting parlor. No surprise there. This happened 11 p.m. West Rico and Young Avenue, near Manning and Academy, all right? Man and woman were both found with gunshot wounds, and no info about shooter incident as of yet. Okay. Here's a sad note. Fresno stagecoach Gene, also known as Gene Red Estes, passed away. He was known to lead the Bulldogs 11 track and field championships, or wins rather, and 4 cross-country conference championships. All right, he did this in his 36 years of being head coach. He also won the Big West Coach of the Year 9 times. 9 times. And he retired in the year 2000, but he still is an active member of Fresno State as well as Oregon State, which he had also attended. It says more than 100 of his Estes Estes athletes reached an All-American status. Of those, 7 have won NCAA Indy titles. He was also inducted into the Fresno Athlete Hall of Fame in 2010. Okay, so our condolences go out to your friends and family, Gene Red Estes. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do the Creative Thinking Journal right here. Before I do that, though, I want to show you something I found today, actually yesterday. It's an E-Rail Safe System badge. It's a contractor number 505721, issued September 24th, excuse me, 2019. Damn you, dyslexia. Expires September the 22nd, 2021. So I think it already expired. John Snicker, primary employer, Rail Pros Incorporation, 1320 Greenway Drive, Suite 490, Grapevine, Texas, 75038. Phone number, area code 877-315. Bink. I'm not going to give you the rest because I think you're not supposed to. But here is the card I found right there. If you need it back, I have it. And if you're happen to watching Jake's Bounty at the same time, you're a lucky duck. So you can put in the comments below. All right, here we go with Creative Thinking Journal right here. So there's city slogans. A lot of times cities have slogans. For example, George Washington schlepped here from New York City. If you can make it here, you can't make it out of here necessarily. And the city that never sweeps. Okay, these are different ones for New York City. Those are the ones they had in the book. Here's ones I did for Miami. I put where Golden Girls was set in. All right, the first stop cocaine and other drugs make. And also another city slogan from Miami, Florida. It smells like old people here. All right. Here's city slogans for Dallas, Texas. The first one, yeehaw. Second one, we're not as bad as Houston and we're not as weird as Austin. All right. And the third one, we're a gun on your personal person and an open container will only get you a slap on the wrist. Okay. And city slogans for Los Angeles, California. First one, 33% of all actors only, 30% of actors only make not even $20,000 a year in LA. Second one, you can literally call in sick because you're stuck in traffic. Let me try that in. You can literally call in sick because you're stuck in traffic in LA. And home of Jaime's Tacos and 3 other taco joints too. So those are the city slogans. You can come up with your own in this book entitled Creative Thinking Journal right here, Jake's Bounty, just $7.99 because I filled most of it out for you. I want to tell you about the crow I found today before I run out of time and forget. Obviously it was a black crow. but it was a big one, probably the size about, you know, bigger than this, but imagine, you know, a crow about this size, injured in the dirt, having ants being crawled all over it. And so I started petting it, and I was like, okay, it's not moving. It's look, you know, it is moving, but it's not like getting up and trying to fly away. You know, it looks like it's injured. Let me see if I can help this guy out. So that's exactly what I do. I pick him up, you know, I keep on petting the, you know, the crow, and even made a name for him called Mr. Crow, and a song, Mr. Crow, I love you so, Mr. Crow, something like that. Anyway, so at first I called, actually first took a picture of it and then sent it to Facebook and said like, hey, you know, what should I do? And then I got in my head, oh, call Critter Creek over there in Squaw Valley. They take care of any critters, possums, birds, you know, whatever. And unfortunately they're in Squaw Valley, but luckily there's a woman they had in Selma that could come up and pick up the crow and then go to Squaw Valley. That's just what happened. We met at Kingsburg Vet, and her name was Linda. She was very nice. She told me I did a very good thing, and you know, I couldn't just let the crow just sit there and, you know, die. You know, I would hope someone would want to do the same for me, you know, not just, you know, it was by chance that I saw it right where it was at, you know. I'm canning, I'm looking for cans. I go right by the bush on the side of King's Market, and what do I see? A crow just right there, and I was like, well, is that crow just chilling? Like, is it gonna like fly away when I take a step? No, it didn't. Maybe it's hurt. And yeah, you know, it was, or it is. So I'm praying that it gets the help it needs, and I think it will. And I feel pretty good, and I'm gonna give myself a Barry Horowitz pat on the back. Alright, you guys help someone or help an animal today too. That's going to do it for me. Let's go see my cans. Alright, hopefully I won't turn it off today like I did yesterday. Today's going to be a two-parter. I have a little small video of the bird, maybe like 5 seconds. And you can see it in its box, and I'll tell you it's alright and everything like that. Later on, I'll do that, but right now, here are my cans. Alright, so here we go. Got a water bottle, Aquafina, Dasani, purified water, Perrier, or is it Perrier, sparkling carbonated mineral water. Let's try to find something different here. Strawberry Banana Naked right there. Alright, Bare Naked. Let's go back to the studio. First I'm going to wash my hands. Let's go. I was going to get the vaccine today, but then I found that bird and I was like, okay, this is more important. So I did that instead. I will get the vaccine. Maybe I'll get it Monday. Okay. All right. Well, we're back in the studio, and I'm going to tell you what's going on for tomorrow. All right. Well, tomorrow will be Funky Fridays, so we'll have some funk as well as the news, my bounty, and so much more. And let me get this straight. All right. Well, straighter than it was. Anyway. We'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys be good to yourselves and be good to each other. I also want to thank Creative Thinking Journal over here at Jake's Bounty, just $7.99. Also, let's see if you want your badge back. Yeah, they will go ahead and leave in the comments below. John Snedeker, whatever. Also want to say, Joseph S. Stein, go buy a t-shirt today, just $10.99, make it look so fun. And here's some Peter Frampton with Golden Goose. Again, I'll see you tomorrow. And also I have that video of the crow later on as well today, so we'll have that. Thank you very much for tuning to Jake's Bounty. You can do it again. And also, tune into the channel, website, Facebook, Fornicate Yourself Records here at Studios 2021. Man, did I fuck up.